Cold exposure, whether through brisk showers, ice baths, or cryotherapy sessions, has been gaining recognition not just as a physical challenge, but as a potent tool for enhancing mental clarity, emotional resilience, and overall physiological function. While it may feel uncomfortable at first, the deliberate encounter with cold triggers a cascade of beneficial responses in the body, touching the nervous system, immune function, hormonal regulation, and metabolic efficiency in ways that few other lifestyle interventions can. One of the most intriguing effects of cold exposure is its ability to stimulate the brain's reward system, particularly through the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter essential for motivation, focus, and feelings of well-being. Regular engagement with cold can therefore enhance mood, reduce stress, and cultivate a sense of vitality that extends far beyond the brief moments of chill. When the body is exposed to cold, the sympathetic nervous system, the branch responsible for alertness and the fight-or-flight response, is activated. This activation increases the release of norepinephrine and dopamine, both of which improve mental alertness, attention, and emotional resilience. Dopamine, in particular, is crucial for motivation, pleasure, and goal-directed behavior, and cold exposure provides a natural, non-pharmaceutical method to elevate its levels. Users often report a sustained sense of clarity, confidence, and energy after regular cold exposure, a psychological benefit that can enhance productivity, creativity, and focus in daily life. Unlike transient caffeine boosts, the effects of dopamine released through cold exposure can create a more balanced, enduring sense of mental acuity without the jitters or crashes associated with stimulants. In addition to neurochemical effects, cold exposure has notable impacts on immune function. Short-term immersion in cold triggers mild stress responses that stimulate the production of white blood cells and enhance circulation, effectively training the immune system to respond more efficiently to pathogens. Studies suggest that individuals who regularly practice cold exposure experience fewer instances of illness and recover more quickly when they do fall sick. Beyond infection resistance, cold-induced modulation of inflammation can reduce chronic low-grade inflammation, supporting cardiovascular health and recovery from exercise or injury. This anti-inflammatory effect, paired with the stimulation of endorphins and other mood-enhancing neurotransmitters, provides a synergistic benefit. The body not only becomes more resilient physically but also emotionally, creating a sense of empowerment and well-being. Cold exposure also influences metabolic function and energy efficiency. The body's response to cold requires the activation of brown adipose tissue, a specialized form of fat that burns calories to generate heat. This thermogenic process increases metabolic rate, supports glucose regulation, and can aid in weight management. By improving energy utilization and insulin sensitivity, regular cold exposure can complement a healthy diet and active lifestyle, creating long-term benefits for metabolic health. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts, in particular, may notice enhanced recovery, reduced muscle soreness, and faster adaptation to training, as cold exposure reduces localized inflammation while maintaining alertness and focus. Another often overlooked advantage of cold exposure is its effect on mental discipline and resilience. Deliberately enduring the shock of cold requires conscious control over breath, heart rate, and mental state. Over time, this practice strengthens one's ability to remain calm under stress, tolerate discomfort, and respond intentionally rather than reactively to challenges in daily life. Many practitioners describe a ripple effect. The confidence and composure cultivated in the cold translate into improved performance at work, in sports, or in interpersonal relationships. This mental fortitude, combined with the physiological benefits of enhanced dopamine, endorphin, and norepinephrine release, positions cold exposure as a holistic approach to health that engages both body and mind. The accessibility of cold exposure makes it a versatile wellness tool. Cold showers can be integrated into daily routines with minimal cost or preparation, while ice baths or cryotherapy sessions provide more intense interventions for those seeking targeted benefits. Even short exposures, just a few minutes of controlled cold, can trigger measurable increases in dopamine, norepinephrine, and circulation, highlighting that consistency and deliberate practice often outweigh duration or intensity. When paired with mindful breathing, stretching, or reflection during cold exposure, the benefits can be further amplified, creating a deeply restorative and energizing practice. Ultimately, cold exposure is far more than a fleeting physical challenge. It is a powerful catalyst for enhancing mood, resilience, and metabolic function. By boosting dopamine, improving immune efficiency, reducing inflammation, and supporting energy regulation, regular cold practices offer a natural, science-backed pathway to both mental and physical vitality. Embracing the chill may initially feel uncomfortable, but the long-term rewards, clarity of mind, emotional balance, heightened energy, and strengthened physiological resilience, demonstrate that this simple yet profound intervention can be a cornerstone of an optimized, high-performance lifestyle.